he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And takes low for ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and that is that. Bottom of the second, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's 1 down. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. The throw.
He's good.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Runner on the go. Fights it off. You'll see another. Ground ball right side. Could be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. And that's 2. Back here at Busch Stadium. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And that's down a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That smash towards center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That's a ball.
Boom. In the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That misses the zone.
Ball 2.
And the count is 2-0. Up the middle. Win. The flip. 1 second. And he boots it. Here's Harper now. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
0-1's the count.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Marsh makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Pedro Paz next up for the Cardinals. Check swing, called strike. 1 out, base is empty. back there. He brought it back. Two down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Marsh under it. He's got it, and that's the inning. Start of the fourth, and now here is Bryce Harper. To the right side, and that one handled. Boots it. Man at first, nobody out. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Two balls. No,
he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity.
Harper runs back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Fly to left his first time. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That ball's foul.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now batting Max Kepler. Rips that one to right. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Cardinals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In the air, out towards right center. Castellanos snags it for the second out. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Gray back to work. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence. 1 out. Runner at second. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. On the ground right side, Donovan slings the first in time. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
1-2 the count.
Swing and a a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Cards, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. And now, Ivan Herrera reached on an infield single his first time. Double play ball to second. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ball one, no strikes. Little chopper rolls foul. And a count 1-2. Double steal. It's in the dirt. And the throw out of third.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Burleson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Outside. And that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And there's the ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Popped up. Pages makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's in for a strike. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. Strike one.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two out, space is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pedro Pages. First pitch swinging.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh running hard. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
On the ground. They get the force.
He's out.
And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. New arm out of the bullpen, Phil Maton.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs it out.
That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Max Kepler at the plate, 1 for 2. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
This one in the air. Arenado. And there's 1 down. Here comes Real Muto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the righty deals. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out of the center field. Castellanos headed for third. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Donovan. There's 1, and that's all they'll get. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just missed. Fought off foul. Out to center. 1 up, 1 down. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's towards center. Marsh on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. And there's the strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Tying run at the plate. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. To first. And very nicely done for the out. Back here in St. Louis, we're at the top of the 8th. Trey Turner at the plate.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Makes the catch. 1 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 3. That one way outside. 1-0. And another ball. And there's the ball.
3.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Draws the walk there.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, Donovan. Third out. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Wheeler back to work. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pages. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a ground ball to second. There's one, and that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the 9th. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. Way outside. is ball one. So they turn to their closer, Ryan Helsley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 2-2 on the way. Connect on the curveball, struck him out. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's through for a hit. Now a long throw to first.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Foul ball. Kepler leads off first with 1 away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Burleson makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. The throw in there safely. So up next, Bryson Stott. And ball one. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. And there's a foul ball. Bohm makes the grab. 1 down. Now here is Mason Wynn. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies get a shutout